So today we're going to talk about the 3 styles of loving. Well, that could be one of them. Who knows? We'll find out later. So, so these styles form in childhood mainly as a result of your parenting and upbringing. And, by the end of this video, I have good news. You will know what your style of loving is and what signs you will need to look for in the person that you're dating in order to ensure a mutual future satisfaction. I mean, to get along together and have a really, really nice, happy life together. So the first style we're going to look at is the avoidance. These loving styles, if they're not right and they don't click together, they collide and they create frustration and they create a lot of problems. Well, I don't know what that was, but I think we better stay here now. So yeah, here I am, trying to avoid people from the outside. They constantly here, knocking. I don't know what they want, I just don't want them. Shut up! I don't know what they want, I don't care. I'll just tell you what I want to tell you. So there you go, how you can identify the love avoidance. First of all, the memories. The memories. He or she has memories of a mother who was rejecting, cold, distant, unavailable. Yeah, more or less that's it. Attitude. Towards other people, they tend to be suspicious. They regard them as untrustworthy and dishonest until they prove innocent. The other thing is that they lack confidence in social situations mainly. As for the goals, they put more weight on achievement than intimacy, and they keep distance from who they really love. Now the next one is really important, managing distress. They do not disclose, they don't talk about their emotions, and they don't admit anger or anything related distress. Yeah, I'm not angry. Why? Just because I'm shouting? No. Not at all. Let's carry on. As for relationships, they tend to be distant and they just don't know when to care, when you want them to care, when you don't want them to care. They just don't know. And the other thing is that they don't want to be in a long-term committed relationship. And they don't expect you to be in a long-term relationship with them. As for sex life, they tend to prefer one-night stands. You might have thought about that yet. And they don't mind casual sex, you know. They accept that. Finally, we're out of here. Right. Now, that's all about the avoidance. Let's talk about the next group. And they will be called the anxious. Well, people call them love addicts as well. Love addicts, oh, that's nice. I don't want to let you go.
So anyway, yeah, love addicts. What do we know about them? Let's sit down. Let's just sit down. What? Thought I would be at home, sitting on my bed? No way. Here we go in the nature. This is beautiful. So let's carry on. Love, avoidance, anxious people. Well, memories. They mainly remember their fathers as unfair, no justice. Attitudes. They find other people hard to understand. They are puzzled by others many times, and they feel that they have little control over their lives. As for goals, they mainly cling. They don't want to let go, and they fear rejection more than other people. As for managing distress, when they feel threatened, they become compliant and solicitous, and they flaunt their anger or distress. As for their relationships, they tend to be compulsive givers and lovers. They don't know when it's not wanted, it's not needed. They fall in love really easily. Other than that, if they are men for sex lives, if they are men, they have less sex than average man. If they are women, they tend to, and they are really likely to engage in like voyeurism, bondage, exhibitionism. So yeah, pay attention to that. That's all about it.
So lastly, let's take a look at the secure ones. So first, as usual, we're going to start with the memories that they have from their childhood. They remember their parents as available, warm and affectionate. Their attitudes towards themselves and others are mainly high self-esteem, few self-doubts. Other people like them, and they regard other people as trustworthy, reliable, good-hearted and helpful, until said experience proves otherwise. Goals. They strive for intimate relationships with those who they love. They strive to find a good balance between dependence and independence. As for managing distress, they admit when they are upset, and they clarify their emotions most of the times. They try to use their distress constructively as much as possible. As for the relationships, they are good communicators. They are committed. They fall in love a little bit slower, and a lot slower than anxious people. They trust others and expect the same from their partners. They are sensitive to when care is wanted and needed, and when it is not really wanted. As for their sex life, most of the times they avoid one-night stands, and they don't think sex without love is very enjoyable. Needless to say that the optimal configuration for a stable romance is two securely attached people. But even when only one of the partners is secure in style, the other person can feel satisfied, and the relationship is more likely to prosper than if none of them were secure. You might find that you possess qualities from each group, but you always fall into the category in which you find the most qualities that apply to you. So if you find the message of this video of value, then please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone.